Hello. So today it's the end of November, but I am beginning Big-a-Palooza for all of the stuff that I want up in December because Christmas is coming. If you're in the States, right now you're prepping for Thanksgiving. 98% of you put up your Christmas stuff. Christmas stuff here is still not up, but why not start with a little baking? So today I'm gonna do peanut butter chocolate squares. My aunt makes these for Christmas every year. They are delicious. They are the perfect balance between salty and sweet. So it doesn't require using your oven or anything. They get ingredients melted and mixed over the stove and then stored in the freezer or the fridge, depending on how quickly you want to be able to cut them up into squares. The size of square you choose is completely up to you. So I've got some peanut butter, chocolate chips, graham cracker crumbs, butter, icing sugar. I'm gonna need a lot more of that. And then I've got a couple pots, measuring cups. So let's get this rocking and rolling. So we need a larger pot to do the base of the recipe. So we are going to need, I think it's a cup of peanut butter and a half of a cup of butter. Let's use this one. It's on a small burner. Cup of graham cracker crumb. And then if you're like me, you just spill it all over the place, that's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so then we also need I do under 2 cups of icing sugar, but my aunt usually puts about 2 cups. That will get added as this melts. Seriously, I've made such a mess. And then we will need a cup of chocolate chips with a little more butter. You can use chocolate chips or baking chocolate. I don't have any baking chocolate. We are in the midst of some flooding here in southern BC and it's affecting supply chain, so I'm just trying to use whatever I can that's on hand without buying additional stuff. I don't want to be that guy. So this is about 3 tablespoons of butter that goes in with the chocolate chips. And then I think I'm just going to add a little bit more. There is no such thing as too much chocolate. I'm just going to put that over there so it's out of the way. You just need a square pan to press everything into, so the base is the peanut butter and butter that is melting, that will also include the graham cracker crumbs and the icing sugar. So that will all get pressed into the bottom of this pan. And then I'm going to pop it in the freezer while I melt the chocolate with the butter. You can add nuts to this, I don't. And then as soon as the chocolate is melted and ready to go, I'll pull this out of the freezer, pour it on, and then put it in the fridge. I'm going to keep it in probably for the rest of the afternoon, so it's 20 to 12. Probably keep it in till about 5 or 6-ish. Check on it, and then I might pop it in the freezer for another 30 minutes just to make it nice and crisp and like more dense. A little cooler, so it's easier to cut into squares.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining.
So you'll see it's like starting to melt. Just a couple more little chunks in there. I'm just trying to get out.
It is the night of the deep.
So you just want to mix this until it's all, you get rid of all the icing sugar.
Savior's birth.
You can see it's like a crumbly mixture.
Long lay the world in sin.
Okay, so you're just going to press it into the pan.
In an era pining till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth.
There we go. So it's all, the pan is very hot because of course it just came off the stove, but there it is, all pressed into the bottom. So I'm just going to pop this into the freezer. Okay, so now we're just going to take this mixture of butter and chocolate chips and over a lower heat, get these melted. spatula.
A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices for your.
I'm just gonna add a little bit of oat milk. I don't want to add any more butter, but it's just looking a little thick. Like not even a tablespoon, I don't think that was.
Wonder brings a new and glorious.
Okay, got that to cool just a little bit. Let's put some of this stuff out of the way. And then you just take the chocolate, spread it out so it covers the whole base. Fling chocolate around if you're me, because you shouldn't be trusted in the kitchen. There we go. So I'm just gonna pop this in the freezer for a couple of hours and we'll see how it's doing. And then I might just pull it out and leave it in the fridge until 4 or 5. And then we'll cut it up and see what it looks like. Okay, different day, different outfit. I kind of forgot about these. But these are the peanut butter chocolate squares. So I thought we would cut into them and see what they're looking like. So I did keep these in the freezer yesterday for about 2 hours. And then they just sat in the fridge for the rest of the day. Forgot about them because we had some of the ginger snaps yesterday after dinner. I worked until about 10 o'clock last night and then I wasn't going to do anything. So I like to cut these into littler squares, kind of like my aunt does. That way, if you want more than one, you can. Sometimes they're more filling than you realize. This is the part that me and my cousins like to be in the kitchen for. Rejects. So just that little bit taken out. 6 little squares. I will finish cutting all of those up, but for now, We've got ourselves some peanut butter chocolate squares. And I'm pretty certain I'm going to have a cavity before Blogmas even hits. It is November 23rd as I prep all of this stuff before going away. So I guess I should schedule a dentist appointment. Let me know if you try these. They're so delicious. I'm going to take one of the reject. Do you want? No, I've already touched it. Still delicious. This is the first time I've made them with a chunky peanut butter. I tend to use smooth or the powdered peanut butter mixed with water. But still very good. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Cheesecake, eggnog cheesecake bites still have to come, which will definitely be up after this. And the latkes, I think might be up before this. No, after this. And then I think that's it, holiday food wise. Just because we don't do Christmas dinner, my aunt puts that together. But I will likely vlog on Christmas Day so that you can actually see the insanity that is our family at Christmas time. If they also agree. Otherwise I'll just take little snapshots of the food and we'll call it a day. So let me know if you try these or if you've made these before. Give this video a like, subscribe if you want some more content. This recipe will be up on the blog, I'll have it linked. And I will see all of you next time. Bye.
More